This is an exclusive video from WOLnews.com. Welcome to the 2010 Lycoming College Football Show and WOLnews.com, and we're talking to Lycoming head coach Mike Clark. And Mike, after a big win over Westminster, you had a week off, but you're coming up to this Saturday. And Ithaca, some ranked them at the 13th in the nation as far as D3 football.
John, they're very good. They're 3-0 for a reason. You know, they've come out and played very well. Anytime you play an undefeated team with the tradition that an Ithaca has, it's going to be a challenge.
Looking over the first two games, though, a lot of positives in Lycoming football. I mean, key positions, not minimizing the other ones, wide receivers, quarterback, defense, maybe the backfield. A young defense is playing pretty well. Can you address those things before this game? How's it been going in practice and so forth?
Practice has been pretty good, John. You know, our goal, knowing that we were a young team, was to continue to get a little bit better. We knew that reporting in August that we weren't going to line up and win the MAC championship on August 14th, but we felt that we were very talented and that if we continued to improve a little bit every day, and that we would, as a team, be able to see significant improvement over the course of the season, week to week. So that's what we focused on. And you know, our defense, while there's only one senior starting now, has done a pretty good job. The secondary, probably the most experienced group, is kind of held that group together. Having Anthony Marasio back and some of the other guys having played a little bit last year. The Tyler Geises and the Dylan Rudloffs in that group. Roger Jane stepped up and done a nice job. Dwight Hentz has come in, Nato Apollo on the D-line. We were able to play 6 guys, and they've done a nice job, which, if you get good D-line play, it makes things a little bit easier on your linebackers, and the linebackers have been pretty solid as well. So, maybe not a ton of superstars on the defensive side of the football, but collectively a really good group. I guess we do have some good ones. I mean, Anthony Marasio is obviously very good, and Chuck is very good, but, collectively for a group that people were probably suspect about coming into the year, I think they've more than held their own the first 2 games of the year, and come Saturday, they're looking forward to another challenge against a very good football team.
I would say as a coach, that might be one of the more exciting things as a coach, is watching people develop. You don't know what you have, and maybe watching some young players really produce, maybe even above your expectations.
Yeah, John, it is. I mean, you can judge as a coach a player's ability or athleticism. What you don't, or what you struggle to project is, until you see it a bunch in practice and ultimately it plays out in the games, is how are those guys going to perform on a weekend, on a Saturday afternoon. So it's easy to assess who can run and who has some talent, but until those guys get experience and actually do it in a meaningful situation, which certainly happens in practice at first, but then it's got to carry over on in a game. It is great to see, and those guys typically become your best players, the guys who have ability and work hard and show it in practice, and then they prepare not only physically during practice but also mentally throughout the course of the week, so that by the time you do play, they can really kind of cut it loose and allow their ability to take over.
You've had a week off, and so that means about 2 weeks of practice. Is that an advantage or disadvantage for a team?
I think it's good and it's bad. In terms of preparation for an undefeated team, it's very good from a coaching standpoint. It allows you to, improve on some things that you need to improve on, while at the same time get a head start on a team that is going to come in here and certainly be very good. But it also, we gave our guys a little bit of time off, and it got them out of their normal routine a little bit. So, they get an extra day off in that time frame, and, getting back and getting started maybe is a little more challenging than you would like. But for an undefeated team, I'll take the extra week, all the time.
Yeah. Let's go over just a quick summary of Ithaca, their strong points and the things that really you've noticed about them.
Well, offensively, I think they're similar to us in that they're a pro-style group, and they have a lot of weapons, players who can score touchdowns. They make great decisions. They don't turn the ball over, and that's what you want offensively. From a defensive standpoint, they present challenges in that they're a really athletic 3-4 group and can pressure you a variety of ways and give you some different looks that we've not seen up until this point. And then special teams-wise, they have a return or two who have significant averages, and they worry you in the return game because, as we showed early in the Westminster game, if you get a great return, it's a heck of a lot easier to score. So we've got to do a great job of limiting them from a return standpoint in special teams.
I think the game's 1 o'clock on Saturday.
It's a 1:30 start actually this weekend because of family weekend, so it's back a half an hour.
Okay, I didn't really look at that. A 1:30 start, and it'll be good to get back on the field, and you have about 7 more after this one.
Yeah, no, John, this is going to be a tremendous test for us, so I think we'll be excited and, looking forward to the chance to see how we measure up against a team that probably is a top 25 team at this point. So it should be a great environment with family weekend. Hopefully the weather will continue to cooperate. We've been pretty fortunate weather-wise this year and end up being a real nice day for a small college football game.
Okay, good luck to you on Saturday, and we'll see you then.
All right, John, thanks for coming out.
Thank you.